Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play To Serve as a Soldier for House Blackwood, where we're going through their units, looking into them, seeing if they're worth it, and going from there. And unfortunately, both Titus and his brother Brendan, I believe his brother or his son, basically the two Blackwood lords, are currently, it is his son, yeah, currently both under lock and key. So we're currently in a very interesting position of, there's not much for us to do, we just kind of chill, sit around and wait until one of them, or until another lord is spat out by these guys. So Brendan is actually at fair market now. Wait. Must find a lord to serve. Must serve lord. Oh, there he is. Brendan.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Give. Thank you. Oh, my God. Right. We're back as a Blackwood footman, as we should be. We're, I believe, 2 relations now. Yeah, 2 relations away from actually being where we want to be, which is, you know, able to have a pie roll so we can really ramp up the leveling. So far, I've been impressed with the Blackwood Footman. Again, this is kind of like the baseline, so, like, take everything I say with a grain of salt in this series. You know, but as we move on in series, my opinion will become more and more informed, and, well, I think I will start creating like a little mini tier list, and just you know, at the end of every session have like a at the end of every session move everything about and how I find everything. I will say I feel like more than anything I'm going to be judging every house troop on their elite unit, because their box standard troops they're satisfactory. Like so far I would say like the Blackwood Levy are. I'm actually pretty happy with the Blackwood Levy and the Blackwood Footman. And in general, I didn't realize they were as kind of standard as they are in terms of the rest of the Riverlands. But I'm still pretty impressed. Like, a tier 5 sword, a tier 3 unit. Like, you don't see that without, Milo Warband normally. So it's just nice, isn't it? But, no, generally speaking, it's still very, I'm still quite impressed, like I said. But I think what we'll do is we'll judge them mostly on their unique unit. Because it feels kind of dickish, kind of use their base army to lower them down when they're, unique units where they really where they should really stand out. I'm also going to keep those just because they're going to be more valuable. Keep those just in case we need to sell stuff. We're currently being paid 22 stags a day, so... And if we're lucky, this battle should be the last one. Once we get halfway to the next tier, I want to move over to the next class, because there is another class in here. We can just there's another unit we can already play as, the bowman. I would like to see how they fare. I will say, for the most part, with swords and that, the swing speed and whatnot is pretty, like, I would already say we've got very good swing speed for, like, again, I'm very happy with this unit, like, the equipment so far. And I already feel pretty, like, a lot more powerful than I expected to feel so early. Damn. Stole my kill. Yeah, I need to start using the spears. We're not using the spears often. We're not gaining as many XP. So halfway to 14. I'd say is 11. We'll go with 11. So one more level up, and we'll move over. Let's do braced for now. Actually, no. We'll do surging blow to speed ourselves up. I'm gonna need polar. No. What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? I'm being dumb. Into scouting, so when we inevitably are going to be able to be a scout, we're going to have those extra skills, and we're going to be leveling up vastly quicker. Hence why I say level 11. It's technically earlier, but I think it should be fine. For the most part, I would say the Blackwood Footman is just an improved levy in every aspect. So there's not much to really say is different, but I would definitely say it is a very valuable increase. Like, the extra armor, the better sword, the better boots. You can't really complain at what you're given. I would definitely say, you know, it's a very meaningful upgrade is basically what I'm getting at. No, no, I want to stab him with my spear. Okay, I'm never going to catch him. Fair enough. And he's dead anyway, so we're good. Cool horse. I like it. And like that, I think, yep, now we can also be a party. We can also lead Snake in the party. So, just chuck that in there. Arrow catcher or shield wall? I can never remember which one is better. Yeah, it's arrow catcher is the better one. All right, let's also become now a Blackwood bowman. Come on, Brendan, do not fuck us up here. So, I do wonder where, what's his face is, if Titus is out of prison yet. Alright, so what type of bow we got? Very standard bow. Can't say I'm overly impressed with the bow. I mean, the arrows are basic arrows as well. I would say decent defense for an early archer. Only a tier 3, but already has like 40 armor, which is pretty damn good. Now, I am going to go with the more aggressive style of archery, where I just, you know, ignore what I'm told and just, you know, shoot. We do currently have no points in archery, so, well, no points gained yet. So these are going to be our first points we gained ourselves. And because we're not doing proper battles, we actually have to, aggressive archery is going to be the best way to get anywhere. And accompanied by a shit ton of headshots, preferably as well, yeah. Hopefully you guys can see. It doesn't look too dark, but I may have been I may have wanted to put the thing on. Don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time trying to catch them. 23 points, beautiful amount of points right there. Guard the supplies, done. Oh, wait, Brendan. 1 second. So, yeah, we're currently... Wait, let's go. There we go. We're not... There... Wait, I thought you said the Blackwoods have an opinion of me. Yeah, we do. What? We do.
It's...
I guess he wants me to be 11. Oh, God, we actually joined an army. That's concerning. I don't know if this will crash. So, we're going to do a quick save as... Because again, I know that there is a crash potential, so let's mitigate that by saving. Oh, we're just going straight into a fight? Alright, fair enough. Thank God it worked, but yeah, straight into a fight. Why not? The good thing is, it's a siege, which means I should be able to get some good shots going here. So far, generally speaking, I'd say the Blackwoods have a very strong, like, house troop. Like, I wouldn't say I'd be missing any other troops. Like, I'm not thinking to myself, damn, I wish I had this, or I wish I had, like... You know, for the most part, I generally could not say I give a shit about any troops we're missing. Like, I don't look at the basic Riverland troops and think, damn, they would be better. In some ways, they might be, but... As I said, I'm not, you know, I don't feel like we're missing out not using them, or not being them. Like, I think if I had a Blackwood army, I'd be very satisfied. But again, like I said, we'll probably use their elite troops as the best way to just you know, give our opinion. As I feel like anything other than the best troops is probably going to be a very unfair. It's not going to be unfair, but I feel like they're going to be trying to balance everything perfectly. Like, you know, the Realm of Thrones team aren't just going to have, like, one family be more broken than the rest, outside of their own, like, you know, unique troops. Like, yeah, I think we'll go with that. I will say I'm probably gonna not. I'm probably gonna try and get this out before I record it all. I was just gonna record it all, then go from there. But I think what we'll do is we'll release this incrementally. Like I'll release a few parts at a time, like we normally do, and then I want your opinions on how we should proceed. So should we judge? Should we do like an overall tier list at the end, or should we just do a tier list for the elite troops? Both are valid, so if you guys want both, I could do both, but I want obviously you guys to let me know. So that way, the deeper we get into series, the harder and harder it's going to be to not give opinions, but it's going to be harder and harder to kind of balance everything and judge everything. All right, perfect. I'm now exactly where I want to be, which is shooting these dipshits in the head. I was trying to catch his arm, but didn't work. Hey. I remember saying you were allowed to live. How about the light crossbows you want, you bastard? You're still gonna die. There we go. Whoever opened the gate for me is an absolute Chad. I'm very surprised these guys have not run away yet.
Run while you can.
Yeah, generally speaking, I'll still give my criticisms of everything, but honestly, I don't think there's much to criticize right now. Like I said, the Blackwood troops are, I'd say they're really strong compared to like a lot of others. But again, I've only used a certain amount, so I can't say I know too much. And I've never like used them enough, shall we say. There we go. Give me scout. There we go. Maxed out scouting. So scouting should level up nice and quickly. Let's do... I mean, honestly, just more damage is normally better. And then we'll do rapid firing. Athletics, it doesn't matter because we're never going to be... Those two specifically do not matter as we're never going to lead an army. And there we go. Look at that. Yeah, our scouting is going to level up so quickly. At level 14 will not be too far away. Now, I am very scared that if this army gets attacked, we may be a little screwed, but it'd be fine. I like how we're technically not doing anything, but we're still smashing scouting. Took a very long time to try and build ballista. That's ooh, nice one. A good for funny number. Let's wait till we're at 75, and then I'll worry about upgrading it. They built multiple catapults there. We'd have, oh sorry, onagers. We'd have been fine there. There we go. 2 skills there. I don't really have any points in any of the other skills, so actually, you know what? Quickly, I'll become an engineer for a little bit. You know, it's like probably one of the few chances we're going to get to level up engineering, so it may not level up as quickly, but XP is XP in it. I was going to say, when are we going to attack? You know, don't starve me for... What? Well, now we're a little bit more fucked, but whatever, it's fine. Thank God I don't actually have any troops in this fight, so, you know, I don't care, but I'm a little bit upset that I had to redo that, but I was pretty sure I pressed the right button. If I didn't, that's my fault, and I deserved the fuck up, but... Ugh, I don't like our chances right now. Gotta try and get rid of the assholes who are going to be pushing down the ladders. As soon as anyone starts putting down ladders, try and shoot them. Okay, they've given up trying to push the ladders over. Good. So our men are not going up the ladders anywhere near quick enough. This is definitely going to be concerning. Putting that guy back. Yeah, I don't know if the other side's going better. Yeah, the other flank seems to be going way better. Let's support the flank that seems to be going better, and then we'll when the gates get open, we'll be awesome. We actually seem to have a decent amount of troops getting up to the top there. Oops, that was a okay. Yeah, that's not friendly fire. Let's try and I think that's an admiral up there. Nope, I think that's one of ours. No, it's a Dari. I don't know what. I think the Dari just used normal troops. So, oh shit, I just got fucking hurt there. I don't know who shot at me then, but that hurt. Probably not going to get to see the entire battle at this rate with half my health already gone. That's okay. As long as we win, it doesn't matter for me because, you know, it's just as long as Brynden doesn't, you know, lose his pie or die. Yeah, I'm concerned. Can someone open the gate, please? Like, shit. Kind of need the in, buddies. Okay. Filipina. I'll just stroke my lovely cat while I wait. Okay, I heard one of the gates open. There's the second one. Thank you, boys. And as usual, I'll say as usual, but just like in the last fight. Oh, shit. The dickhead's up there needs to go. I don't know how that guy got... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I would like to get to 100 in this one. There we go. And I gained a level as well. Beautiful. I have no clue what I'm going to put my level into, but... something useful, probably. Oh, for Pete's sake. There we go. Right, I should be able to get these guys. That was my own fault there. I just... You gotta love that I just keep whiffing shots so spectacularly. I'm saying just before anyone else steals my kill there. Right, now we'll go into third person and just speed this up. 137 men dead, but even without, you know, equipment, we did that really well. That was... About the supplies. Cool, just send the lords in. I like how I clicked myself, but for some reason, even though it just says I'm not there. Fair enough. I mean, I'm not bothered, but still. Okay, let's just speed up. Okay, we've actually left the army. Hey, that was given to us. That's a fucking concern. We do not, like, as a faction, we do not want that. Like, that is not good for us. Mounted archery, or I think mounted archery is going to be the most useful. I don't think there is. I'm going to try and plan out, because I'm going to try and use Sir Serves a lot for more than just the Riverlands. We'll probably, like, flip between factions serving as a soldier. So, you know, in the future, it'll be a lot easier to do everything, but... That's another thing I want your opinion on. Should we make a new character every time, or should we try and use the same character for numerous engagements? All right. Should be as simple as running at the enemy and shooting them. At least Brendan's army now is starting to resemble a decent army. He's got some Raven's Teeth. He's got some House Guard. I will say archers on in normal bars like this really aren't as good as say infantry, but you're leveling. But it is what it. I clicked surgeon, not scout. Whoops. I mean, I guess surgeon's some points in it. It's by no means going to level up quickly, but still, let's just also put ourselves on fast forward just to speed this up a little bit. Okay, just making sure I've got a little bit ahead of my men, or ahead of the men, so I can try and engage. Of how OP our cavalry is, I don't see me getting many. I don't know how OP our cavalry is. How useful our cavalry seems to be would be more accurate. Because our cavalry at no point is going to be OP, but it just seems to be. That dude's fucking. Oh, some dickhead stole my kill. Yeah, we're not, like I said, we're not leveling up anywhere near as much as we would if we were on foot. But what is the max level needed? 24 is the max level to get anywhere. So we are still very, very far away from level 24. Like I said, Brendan is doing a surprisingly good job there. Jenny Lynn, so... well, it's not a fight I'd like to be an archer for, but... unfortunately, I ain't got a choice. The good thing is, we've now got 3 whole Raven's Teeth, which... God, they're beautiful. But again, you're telling me we could have just sat and protected the river, the crossing, and we'd have been fine? I'd hate to say it, but I'm a little disappointed, game. It looks like their cavalry is mopping up ours. I would say that makes sense. Oh. Okay, didn't kill him, but I did hurt him a lot. I was going to say, I would say that the Westlands cavalry beating our cavalry would make sense. Yeah, the Westlands are known for their cavalry. And I'm pretty sure they are they're generic Westlands troops, so they're not house troops or anything. So this is definitely what I would say it was about, makes sense happen-wise. Yeah, we've got to try and... I'm going to be aggressive in how I'm doing stuff. I feel like I said, aggressive archery is the way to go. It should hopefully also level me up quicker. Yeah, I'm not going to hit 25, but... as they say, we'll do what we can. I will say, trying to hit cavalry does seem to level up your archery a lot more. I think it's because you're trying to hit a target that's moving faster than other targets. Son of a... There we go. And I got up to 125, so I actually even surprised myself. But yeah, as I said, the point you know, shooting targets that are moving does seem to level you up a lot quicker. Like, specifically cavalry. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not the first time some dickheads walked in front of me. I'm not doing the, that should have hit. That did hit, just didn't hit the right thing. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably going to run out of arrows before before these guys die, but that's okay. Ow. Stabbed right in my face there. I actually don't know if that was my face, but it fucking felt like it with the angle. I'm trying to think, is it worth trying to level up still? Or should I just speed this bitch up? Yeah, I'm going to speed this bitch up. Only 4 kills, but a decent amount of points. Ooh, I already have a Raven Steep Cloak. Nah, I don't want Bracken Elite Boots. Brackens can go suck a dick. As a loyal House Blackwood, this is the only correct thing to say. Fuck them. And we can now level up. So, generally speaking, my opinion on like the third tier troops is I actually think these guys are pretty good. I think as like a tier 3, if I was again doing what I normally do when I do a My Little Warband series, where I kind of limit myself to a tier depending on clan tier, I'd say these are I could get a lot of work done if these were like what I limited myself. If these were my highest tier troops, I could definitely feel like I could win some wars with these, like win some fights against overlords even with better troops. But I can't say they're anything special. Like if we compare them to say just compare them to the Riverlands for now. We're not going to go too far, but if we compare them to like the tier 3 Riverlands, like they're miles better. Like these two are, in my opinion, nowhere near as good as their alternative. And I mean, they have the same equipment, but their stats are at most 80. These guys, weirdly enough, have the same. I'm actually surprised. Normally, they're a little bit better. But either way, we're going to be moving to our first cavalry now, the Blackwood Scout. Actually, no, the Blackwood Scout would be last, but I'm going to move to it first because I want to be the archer last. All right, and we want to change back to Scout. There we go. Okay, straight into this fight. So, let's quickly level this up. So, we'll get stronger bows, athletics. We'll increase our endurance, so we can now max our endurance really well. So, last thing I want to do is I want to look at the Scout. So, we've currently got the same armor, the same boots, and the same helmet as the tier before. So, the Cavalry isn't a massive increase other than the fact they now have a horse. They still have they are pretty much the exact same troop. And I would like to say, yeah, they do get a better shield at some point. Cool. Wait, just there we go. So yeah, it's pretty much going to be playing the footman in a siege, but outside of sieges, it should be hopefully a bit different. And hopefully we'll be able to level up horsemanship to our riding to the point where it'll help us level up to the next tier of stuff again. I will probably, after this part, I'll probably upload these and look at your opinions before I worry about anything else. I do not see those towers getting there. This is one of those things where it's like, the towers are more than likely not making it to the wall. And realistically, it doesn't matter if I do, so let's just speed this up. Like, as a player, the highest chance I've got of getting to the wall is by going on the battering ram. Well, Steady wins the race. We're doing just fine, to be honest. I mean, we've already killed 22 of their men. They've killed 40 of ours, but still. And we'll just slowly get this bitch in place. And then slowly break this bitch down so we can actually get somewhere. All right. Well, I'm going to ditch this for the wall. I'm going to ditch this for the up here. I do like going up this. Oh, no, these are the shit ones. Oh, I thought these were the good ones. Oh, well. Let's follow up this Blackwood House guy and we should be fine. Oh, it's good to be killing Baratheon troops. Well, Lannister more accurately, but... go. Yeah, as I said, until we get on the field of battle, like the normal field of battle, I'm not going to have much to say about the cavalry. Because we're just a glorified footman at the moment. Got the supplies. I will sell all that stuff just to make sure we've got a little bit of money in case we do have to go alone for a little bit. As you know, if the army gets broken again. Yeah, I'm not wasting my time against 11. I'm on fucking horseback. That would have been a perfect. Sometimes I am dumb. I am not loath to admit. Ooh, dirty brackens. Yeah, we should be. Oh, got two. Whoa, I leveled up twice. Okay, cool. Those both into riding, so we can level up riding nice and quickly. And also polearm, we definitely need to put a level in because we can be leveling up polearm really quickly. I don't like how far away from like our own territory we're getting. Like this is very concerning, Brendan. What are you doing? Again, I don't really see a siege being the most interesting place for us right now, but yeah, I guess I'll just get on the battering ram again, and then we'll go from there. Well, that's concerning. I think I'm gonna die. Wait, didn't we have 2 towers? No, we have ladders on one flank. That's good. Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, we're not too close yet. Just a little bit further and we'll be too close for them to hit us. There we go. Oh, maybe not. They've got 100-odd kills just with their things. They're doing... The enemy are doing amazing when it comes to their things. 200 kills from pretty much just their siege engines. Yeah, I'm gonna let the men do it. Can't say I have any real expectation that we're gonna be able to get. We're gonna, not get knocked out if we don't do it. There we go. Run. Okay, good. We're in. I'd love to use my spear, but because we have such low skill, if we used our spear, it would be a very pointless battle. Very, very pointless. I mean, it already feels very pointless just doing what we're doing now, but it's okay. Ah, they're on that middle wall, which I can't get to from here. About, yeah, there's... Yeah, I can't... I went the wrong way. Cool. What the fuck? Okay, that... The wall just didn't render in, clearly. There we go. A very deadly fight, but one that, what are you gonna do? Alright, so we're up to 53 men. Can we fight somewhere there where I'm not gonna, be scared for my life? Go get us fights against some basic bitchy troops here. Are we answering the call to an army? We are. For fuck's sake. I'm getting really unlucky right now is that we keep getting called to an army. We're one of only 44 cavalry. That's concerning. Still got 9 times on that. I'm surprised it's not going up quicker. So we're still the same level as stuff here. So we haven't even progressed anywhere yet. here's a question. Is Titos doing anything? I wonder if Titos Blackwood's around again. Don't know where he is, but... we're going to go siege Harrenhal Ice. Nope. Going to go to Silver Hill to defend, apparently. Nope. We're going to Rosby. Okay. So, I don't think the army knows what it wants to do, guys. I think it's very, very confused. I'd like a fucking field battle so I can actually, you know, use my like, the fact that I'm a horseman. But I guess I'm not going to get that. Alright, fuck it. Let's do a normal fight, I guess. Well, I guess we're battering ramming the bitch. When I can figure out where the battering ram is. There it is. Oh, you know, I don't want to spoil that. It's all Vance troops. I do prefer... Oh, God. Fuck. No, 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 no. Fuck you. I want nothing to do with that now. That is a lot of health to lose in a single arrow. I like how I'm meant to be all the way over there, and I'm just like, nah, fuck you, going over this way. That is a lot of troops up there. And we're in the Crown Lands now, which means we're going to be starting to get attacked by... We're going to be starting, like, getting involved with the proper Crown Land troops. Assault the walls from the center side. I don't think that makes any sense, game. Yeah, we don't seem to be making much progress up here. Let's see if I can't get up there and try and make progress. Or or get knocked unconscious so we don't have to be here anymore. One of those two. Oh my god, they're trying to push us. That's fine, alright. Yeah, there's not really much we can do here. It's very, a very awkward angle. I feel like I'm also breaking the siege tower more than actually hitting the enemy. Yeah, they're pushing out to us now. It's fine. The fucking crossbowman. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. At least we gained a level. That's, you know, great. Can't say I'm overly happy with the way this fight's going, but I'm also annoyed that we're in a fucking siege again. What are you gonna do? There we go. Eh, 10 overall skill points. Can't complain. Not bad at all. If we're lucky, we'll leave this army now and go about our own stuff, so I don't have to try. There we go. Guys, you could have fought that army. We could have actually done something interesting. Well, I guess we'll do... I want to at least do one fight on horseback this part. That's right, bitches. I get to just charge. Yeah, we do not have... Oh, no, we actually... No, okay, we have a little bit more cavalry than expected. We don't have any barding yet, like a proper barding. You know, like that beautiful bardings over there. Now, I want to steer clear of cavalry. I want to go straight for the enemy infantry in that. And, like, the enemy ranged units. Because that is where it's going to be, like, skill points are going to be... Now, I have no skill in riding, so... I'm very bad. I'm not very nimble. I'm not very good at stabbing with a polearm. Like, you know, we are genuinely just very bad, which means there should be so many skill points on offer right now for us. Those skill points are what we want, obviously. Yeah, we're already up to nearly 60 in riding, which is great. And the infantry's here, which means the fight's pretty much over then. The only other thing is enemy cavalry, I think, isn't it? Do we have Raven's Teeth? We must do. There we go. So how many points did we get up? Look at that. That's an absolutely beautiful amount of points to level up. I'll take you, and I'll take you just because you, again, money's money. Now, if we keep them on us, we don't get taken from us. We didn't level up, but we did get a lot of this, so I really, yeah. Use you, nimble, veterinarian, I think, yeah, extra mount, and then I'm not even a captain, but I will be a captain at some point, so we'll take that one. So how long? Yeah, we're very far away from level 16. Getting to level 19 is going to be a bitch. We'll get into whatever's going to happen next. You know, if we go to another siege, we go to another fight. We'll just get into that and then we'll end the part. I think my scouting is slowing down, but that's okay. We're still going to keep pushing. Okay, we're just Brendan now. Okay. Well, let's enter Stony Sept. They'll, you know, all of that, just to make sure we've got stuff. And we'll end this part here. So if you guys enjoyed, if you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. But most importantly, guys, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel membership if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys then.